Did you see that?
60 plus yards. But this, of course, a very unique situation. And Lamb got it and racing the other way. And so Dallas is alive with the win. That was a 47-yard kick return by Lamb. Cowboys will go to 5-9. Washington is playing Seattle today and lost. Washington has swept the Cowboys this season, so you can see the odds. Nonetheless, when you're in it, there's always a chance, right? And that's what Dallas is clinging to right now.
Well, and for the 49ers, considering they were the NFC representative in the Super Bowl a year ago, they just keep stacking on them. The number of injuries, mentioned the fact that now they're going to finish out the season in Arizona.
McKinnon will let it go over his head. Touchback to the 25. The quarterback will be C.J. Beathard. And San Francisco will lose their third consecutive game and drop to 5-9. They turned it over 4 times today. Now minus 11 for the season, amongst the worst giveaway takeaway in the NFL. And that cost them.
Well, and think about the job that Mike Nolan's done, the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Took a lot of criticism early on, and over the last few weeks, got this thing cranked up. He showed the numbers of the last 6 games, but specifically the last couple of weeks. The turnovers.
Beathard, Ayuk, and the terrific rookie will hop his way by midfield, pick up 26 right.
Yeah, man. What's up, y'all?
Arizona State, the top 5 receiving rookies in pro football, along with C.D. Lamb, are just on the return for Dallas. It's 1st and 10 for Beathard. Owens injured. Beathard is in low, and
He dropped it.
Wilson and Heath as he goes to the sideline.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
They'll bring in McKinnon.
Mosey, what's up? Tacos and French fries. What's up? That's funny, man. Tori, what's up, man? Prince, what's up? Andre. He's Shane, what's up, big dog? Jamarius White in the house. Jump. Got all day to throw the ball. It don't matter because we're about to win. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And he caught it.
As time expires, just fun to see that. Doesn't make a difference.
Oh, my God. They just had to allow them. Now I got to change the score on my video. The Cowboys, man. Oh.
Well, that ball traveled nearly 65 yards in the air. Heck of a throw.
You can smell it down. Man.
Ford going up and getting it.
He went and got that ball. I got to give it to him. That lets you know how bad our secondary is. We had everybody back, but they still allow him to catch the ball for a touchdown right at the end. So sad, man.
Yards and 2 touchdowns as the Cowboys win their 2nd consecutive game. Game 2 coming up. Chiefs and Saints for
Getting a good draft pick. I don't really care about the draft. I'm not a draft guy. I care less about the draft. Right now, I don't care. I don't care anymore. Good win by the Cowboys. From the most injured team in the NFL. We got to be number 2. We got to be right behind the 49ers as far as injuries because they said that they were ranked number 1 in injuries. They had a lot of key guys out, so we beat a handicapped team. We're also handicapped, so it's 2 handicapped teams going up against head-to-head, and we came out victorious 41-33. Now I got to go back and change the title of this damn video. But I thought it was going to be 27. I just didn't know they were going to allow them to score a last-minute touchdown like that. But what a game. What a game, guys. Back and forth. Defense still sucks. This win doesn't really mean anything. We still got a couple of games to go. We still have to pray and hope and wish. If we want to have a chance in postseason play, we still have to pray and hope and wish that the Redskins lose and the Eagles, all that stuff again. Every year it's like that, guys. Aren't you getting tired of that? Every single year we have to sit back like, oh, well, let's see if they're going to lose and let's see if this team is going to lose to allow us to get in the back door in the playoffs and all this stuff. I'm tired of that, man. Just put us out of our misery and let's just get on with offseason or whatever we're going to do. This game almost feels, even though we won, it almost feels like a loss. It almost feels like a loss. I'm just being honest because we allowed the 49ers to kind of hang in this game with us, and they're a bad team as well. And we seem to win these games against the easy teams. We can't really win games against real teams, and that's been our story for years. But there were a couple of good things that happened today, but I can't put too much stock into it because they were the 49ers. Now, if we were to play like this against the Ravens, against the Pittsburgh Steelers, against the Cardinals, teams like that, the Redskins who swept us this season with probably one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league, it would look a little more better. But this, I know I saw him on the sideline when Anthony Brown finally got an interception this year. Luckily, it was a bad quarterback who threw the ball. And so I really, you just can't get too excited because of the circumstances. You got to look at the big picture. I know a win is a win. I'll take it. But, it's just, I don't know, man. It's, Zeke is hurt. I won money. It did me $100. Let's go. Danny said it. Hey, at least you got your money, dog. I'm happy for you, man. At least, especially around Christmas time. Yeah, $100 go a long way. Yeah, man. At least the last time I bet on the Cowboys, I'm not a gambler. I'm not a bettor. The last time I bet on the Cowboys was back in 99, 2000, somewhere in that range. And I bet this guy $20, and we've been winning games. And that game we lost just because I bet it. And I'm like, nope, never again. I will never bet. I don't give a damn if we're undefeated. I'm not betting against betting on the Cowboys. That's just, I learned my lesson a long time ago. Wilson, new starting safety. Yeah, Wilson seemed to be at the right place at the right time on those plays. He could have had 2 interceptions. He could have caught that second one. But he didn't want it. So, it is what it is. But, he played pretty good today. Those 2 interceptions, with the exception of how poorly the defense played, a lot of missed tackles, a lot of still fundamental goals that are not being met. I saw so many arm tackles. Number 23, what's his name? I forgot the safety. I forgot his name. It don't even matter. He had a tackle in the backfield, and he missed alligator arms. Just still the same thing. We lost. Zeke was out with the calf strain or whatever, and we lost the tackle in Dustman. He might be gone for the rest of the season. Van Der Esch, it's hard to really talk about this defense because it's so bad. They're never in a good position to make plays. I talk about the fundamentals. I talk about, wrapping up. I talk about the alligator arms, the missed tackles and all that stuff and et cetera. But there's always a big gap in the middle. Always. If you notice that, man, everything is up the middle, whether if it's a run or a pass. The middle of the field is always wide open. Even in the trenches on the defensive line, the defensive tackles they're cleared out like a snowplow, and they just run up the gut. Never anything on the sides. It's right up the gut. When teams face us, man, they say, "Hey, man, we're playing the Dallas Cowboys. We're going right up the gut on them," and that's what they do. The middle of the field is so open. I don't like the defense. I don't like the scheme. I'm blaming the players too, but the scheme is horrible. It's horrible. The teams get up the field at will. you know, easy. So matter-of-factly, they get up the field. And it's so easy. I can line up 10, I can pick 10 guys, from the hood and be like, hey man, let's move on this defense, and we can do it. It's just it's very, very bad. It's like Darren Woodson said, man. I cringe when we're on defense. When I'm on defense, when we're on defense, it feels like when you take that test and you're not prepared for it. Let's say that Algebra 2 test or that calculus test, and y'all know how hard that shit was. And you don't know it, but you're still sitting in that chair and you still try to figure out, like, look at the problem and be like, You don't know the answer, but you just still try to solve it. That's how I feel about this defense. I know that I feel like I'm just sitting in there and I'm just looking. And I know they're not going to stop anybody. It could be third. I think they had a penalty. It was 3rd and 15 or 3rd and something, and they still got the first down. I was like, this defense is so bad. I've never in my life seen a worse defense ever from any team. Ever. This defense is bad. Like, really bad. I know we won, and people say, good win. But this defense is bad. There's no way. If the Eagles happen to lose both games, if the Giants happen to lose their last 2 games, if the Redskins happen to lose their last 2 games, and we happen to win our games, and we sneak into the playoffs, there's no way we're going to stop those high-powered offenses that deserve to be in the playoffs. There's no way. We've allowed, let's see. Let's pull up the stats here. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, because that's what I am. I'm a very realistic fan. 49ers. Nick Mullins. Average quarterback, guys. Average quarterback. 21 for 36. 219 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs, which was expectable because I don't even think he's a starting quarterback in this league. So you expect those type quarterbacks to throw interceptions. So that wasn't nothing special. Running game, we kind of did okay at defending that. Raheem, 14 attempts for 68 yards, 4.9 average. The backup, Jeffrey Wilson, 16 attempts for 60 yards, 1 touchdown, 3.8 average. Kendrick Bourne, 4 receptions for 86 yards, 1 touchdown. Was that guy? Was that what was his number? Number 11 or something like that? Yeah, he was unstoppable. And he only had 4 targets, so he had a lot of big catches. So they had almost all their receivers touched the ball. So we're this defense, man, it is atrocious. Yeah, we'll get crushed. Turnovers got us. Yeah, turnovers got us this win, exactly. And that almost didn't matter. Those, like I said at halftime, those 2 fumbles in the first quarter, those 2 fumble recoveries, those forced fumbles that we had, they were big, but they almost didn't matter because we almost lost. We could have lost this game. Like, seriously. Those two interceptions we had by Wilson and Anthony Brown helped us right down there in the stretch. But yeah, we could have lost this game. Like, seriously. I can't believe we got 2 interceptions either. Can't believe it. I would have loved to got those interceptions against, better teams earlier this season. So are the Eagles playing right now? I'll say the Eagles are losing to the Cardinals. Still first quarter. Are the Giants playing today? Anybody know? Oh, the Giants play tonight. Oh, they're going to lose to the Browns. Yeah. But just our luck, they'll fuck around and win. I'm happy with the win, but my issue is consistency with the defense, and that's why I say we don't deserve it. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that over and over. And you know what? It's too late to even talk about that now because it's the end of the regular season, and we're seeing the same mistakes, and they're not going to be fixed. It's too late. They should have been fixed a long time ago. The mistakes that we're continuing to see, that we're seeing now, they should have been fixed. They should have been fixed. They should have been worked on, you know. But we're still seeing the same problem every week. So, it's so much wrong with this team, with this organization, and I sound like a broken record when I'm after a Cowboy game. Even if we win or lose, I'm still, it's still kind of. Oh, that's the punt return. I mean, that kick return. Philly is up now. I mean, they're playing now. I thought Philly was a lot better with without Wentz back there, though. Jordan Lewis balled pretty good today. He did okay. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Dave. I like to win. Guaranteed they celebrate right now, but wait until they are. Yeah, they're celebrating right now. They're happy. They're in the locker room. They're good game, guys. Good game. Team ball goes to something. Game ball goes to so and so. All that stuff. They're doing all that right now. But realistically, look who you just won against. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know, man. Yeah, Cowboys, exactly. And Cowboys win is sometimes bad because they think everything. Yeah, exactly, man. Blows my mind. Yeah. They think just because they won the game, they think, oh, we're good. We did it. We had a good game. No, man. No, you won against a bad team. You won against a handicapped team. On Anthony Brown's play, did he pick it or I would say that was a pick. I would say that was a because when he caught the interception, there's a difference between a pick and an interception. An interception when it kind of falls in your lap. That one was he jumped the route, just like Wilson. That was a pick too because he jumped the route. You get what I'm saying? An interception is like a Larry Brown interception where it just kind of falls in your lap and you're like, oh shit, A pick is when the camera is still going and like, oh shit, he got interception. So I could call both of those barely. Picks are better than interceptions, but I can say that they're in the category just barely of a pick. 49ers had they were they top. Their defense was ranked number 5 in the league. So they had a good defense. We were able to move the ball. We've been doing okay as far as scoring. Let me pull something up real quick. Okay, if you look, this game we scored 41 points. Last game against the sorry ass Bengals, we scored 30 points. Ravens, we scored 17. Washington, we scored 16. Vikings, we scored 31. Steelers game, we scored 19. Eagles, they held us to 9. Washington again, they held us to 3. Then 37, 38, 38. 40, 20. average-wise, stat-wise, we've been able to score points. It's just average. I know there have been some games where we couldn't get the ball in the end zone, but average, if you average it out, we've probably been scoring like 20-something points a game. I don't have a calculator in front of me or a stat log or anything like that, but average, we've been scoring like 20-something points a game. If you average every game out, if you bring it down to an average. So scoring hasn't really been just the biggest issue. At times it has, but it's the defense. It's the defense. Because look, 41-33. We put up 41 points today. Why do the 49ers have 33? How come they can't have like 7? See, like if you go back to the Washington game, 41-16. Now that's a blowout. You know, Washington beating us 41-16. You know right there that their defense did a good job. Jeremy, hey, appreciate the super chat, man. What's up? Hope you had it. Yeah, man. You too. Back at you, man. It's been crazy. I went shopping yesterday, and still not done yet. So I got a couple of more things to get for some family members and stuff like that. So, but it's crazy out there, man. Woo! It is crazy. But appreciate the super chat once again, man. But like I was saying though, that's how you know defense. That's why I keep saying over and over, week after week, that defense wins games because of the simple fact of you can score 1 million points, but if you can't stop anybody else from scoring, what good is it? What good is it? What good is it to get an interception? What good is it to get a force a fumble, a strip sack? What good is it for a defense to go out there and do something? Then on offense, you can't do anything. You go down there, you go all the way down there and kick a field goal. You get what I'm saying? And then when they get the ball back, their defense nickel and dime up the field, touchdown. So it's got to be a balance. This is not a balanced football team. You get what I'm saying? Defense is way more important than offense. I'm just being honest. It is. Defense is way more important than offense. Because if you can stop a team from scoring, all your offense has to do is score. You can win a game with field goals. Remember the Saints game? What was that, last year? Or was that the year before? Remember they beat us by field goals. 3, 6, 9. They won the game with field goals. Because their defense stopped us. And they didn't have to score. I think that was the Saints game. I might be wrong, but that was one of those games a year ago. I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, that they beat us with strictly field goals. They didn't even have to score because they had a good defense. They were able to stop it. They didn't even allow us to get in field goal range. I really, Lou, appreciate the super chat, man. What's up, dog? Hey, Merry Christmas, Richard. Andre said it was last year. I think it was last year. Do you think the flag won't allow? Yeah, that was bull. That was a bullshit call. He didn't even touch him. I think he kind of tapped his hand. He was trying to bat the ball out of the air, and he tapped his helmet, and they called roughing the passer. These rules, man, it's it's killing the sport, man. I mean, you don't even know what to do as a defender anymore. Yeah, Donovan Wilson. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's back there trying to make something happen. He's making some plays on the ball, and that's what we need. I still think we need to change defensive coordinators though after this season because there's too many holes in the defense. There's too many holes in it. I'm just tired of seeing the same thing week after week. Make the NFL great again 2021. That's when Teddy Bridgewater was the Saints quarterback. I think it was. Yeah, it was that Saints game. Yep, because it was here. They came here. And, I think that was last year. Yep, that was last year. And they beat us with all them damn field goals. Hey, what's good, 1980? Probably look better than Zeke. More explosive. How about that? I'll say more explosive. if Pollard gets that step, you're not catching him. It's a wrap. If he gets in the open field. Zeke used to be like that, but nah, not anymore. Zeke is a smarter back. Zeke has his moments where the old Zeke will come out, but it's not consistent, so I don't know what to think of Zeke anymore. It's kind of hard because we don't have an offensive line. So I don't want to completely blame Zeke on what he's not doing. But Pollard is making some things happen without an offensive line. So that's an argument too in itself. But they're two different type of running backs. You get what I'm saying? So that's a tough, sensitive topic. I like Zeke. I still think he's our guy. But a lot of people are talking about trading him and things like that. But running backs come and they go. Their lifespan is maybe 5 years, and some 6 or 7. Some longer. It depends on the body and the shape and that person. I think Zeke is at the point now where he's a little older, he's a little bit more cautious, and he needs that strong, healthy offensive line in order to really be the Zeke of old. Right now, I don't think he can be that. At times, Zeke can. At times, that Zeke, he'll spin around and spin out of a tackle and gain about 15 yards, at times. But Pollard is a lot younger and more fearless. Just like the military, they want you young and dumb. They want you young and reckless. They don't want you old, 30-something and up, because you got a family and you got kids. You don't go over there and die for nobody, and you got a kid, wife, and kids and stuff. Some of you, at home or whatever. But that's where Zeke is now. That's where Pollard is now. Pollard is young. He's fearless. He hits those holes really fast, and he's a perfect design for this weak offensive line. On the other hand, Zeke needs a strong offensive line because he's more cautious. He's a smarter back. Pollard is more of a fearless, young, high insurance rate back. The older you get, the lower your insurance goes because you're more cautious. When when you're on the way to work or you're on the way home from work and you see the son of a gun just zipping through traffic, zoop, 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 just zipping through traffic. That's some youngster or somebody, doing that. With all the older people, we just sitting back. Oh, I'll get there when I get there. Yeah. They call you, where you at? Oh, I'm on the freeway, man. Oh, man, hurry up. No. I'll get there when I get there. That's where Zeke is. Pollard is that guy that's zipping through traffic, finding the holes, boom, 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 boom. That's where Pollard is. So that's why I say they're a different style of running back. It may look good, but there's some consequences at the end of it. While Zeke is just steady waiting on those holes to open, if they're there, to make something happen. And we're like, oh, shit, Zeke is back. So that's the thing with Zeke and Pollard. They're just two different styles, two different generations of back. Gallup is injured. Yep. How bad is it? Anybody know how bad Gallup? I didn't even see him get hurt. I didn't even see Vander Esch. It happened so fast. I didn't even see Vander Esch get hurt, but I saw the replay and the guy rolled. It wasn't as bad as, Dak's ankle, but he rolled his ankle pretty good. Oh, Pollard's hip. That's right. Gallup's hip. That's right. Yeah, he might be out for a couple of weeks. We might not see him no more this season. What's up with the 20 million? I don't know. Amari Cooper. At the beginning of games, first half, he's a beast. He runs routes perfectly. He gets all his yardage in the first half. At times, depending on who we're playing and how weak their secondary is, second half, he'll kind of, you'll see him. But I think the defenses adjust to him. And they start running a cover 2 on that side. And a lot of times we don't see it, but he might be being the cornerback could be getting help over the top because they know Coop's a burner. He'll burn you. And they won't allow him to get past anymore. So, but there are ways to get Coop involved. If you can get Noah Brown involved, if you can get Gallup involved, you can get CeeDee Lamb involved, you can get Coop involved. You can motion him and turn him into a slot receiver on the inside. And he can make some, with his speed and quickness and excellent route running ability, he can make some things happen and open up the field. But they get so one-track minded. Kellen Moore is so one-track minded. A lot of times he's creative. Then there's most of the time you get those screen passes. Coop get a lot of those screen passes that don't work. That's what happens with Coop. I don't think he checks out. I just think they scheme him out. The defenses scheme him out, and the offense, our play calling, schemes him out. So I think that's what happens with Coop. We just forget about him damn near. And I guess he's being double teamed or zoned over there on that side, and they just completely put him out of the play. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but something's got to be going on for him not to be getting the ball. I mean, what was his stats today? Let me look. Let me see. Coop had Coop had 2 touches for 10 yards. What the? See what? That's not acceptable, man. Coop is supposed to be our leading receiver. He's supposed to be our Mike. I'm not comparing him to Michael Irvin, but he's supposed to be our Michael Irvin. He's supposed to be our guy that we go to on 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 7 and get that first down. He's not been there. They haven't gone his way. He's so good of a route runner. Why is he not getting the ball? Why is he not seeing those opportunities? Is it the play calling? I think it is. I really do. Michael, hey, appreciate the super chat, man. You're right there. Defenses win championships. Yeah, man, they do. Appreciate the super chat, bro. They do win championships. And that's why we're, what are we, 5-9 now? Yeah, that's why we're 5-9 now, because we don't have a defense. And it shows in our stats. It shows in our record. You got to have a defense to stop teams, and we just haven't had that. It seems like, you know what? Good question. It seems like he is our number 1 receiver because he gets the most, targets. Because they send him in motion. He's our slot guy. They want to take advantage of the weakest part of the defense, which is the middle. And he sees the most opportunity when it comes down to passing yards. I mean, yeah, Cooper's the best receiver, but he just is not getting the looks in the second half when we need him. He's getting those looks in the first half. Oh, boom, boom, boom. They're hitting him left and right. But hell, he only got two receptions for 10 yards here. That's unacceptable. If I can pull it up. What are your thoughts on D. Wilson? Damn it. Boy, this damn. There we go. I thought D. Wilson had a pretty good game. Let's see, defense. Boy, I tell you, my bad, guys. Bear with me. Donovan Wilson did pretty good today. Looks like he had the most tackles. He had 6 tackles. And he had 1 interception. Should have been 2, but 1 interception. I thought it should have been more. But it looks like he was our leading tackler. Jordan Lewis balled out today. He had 5 tackles and 1 sack. Cheeto had 6 tackles. Cheeto actually did us a good favor. He actually looked back at the ball. He was step for step with that wide receiver, and he saw that wide receiver's eyes looking up at the ball, and he looked back, and he made a play on it. So that's all I can ask, man. He tried to get the interception, but the guy kind of interfered and grabbed his face mask and pulled it off and shit. So, that should have been a flag. But Jalen Smith had 5 tackles. Anthony Brown had 4 tackles. Trayvon Diggs had 3 tackles. This is Trayvon Diggs' first game back from the ankle injury. So welcome back, Trayvon Diggs. Ooh, yeah, he ran that. Dalton keeps throwing it to Brown. I saw that. I was like, why you keep throwing it to him? But that's when Gallup got hurt. And did Amari Cooper get hurt or something we don't know about? Let me look. Any injuries? No, he didn't get hurt. I just trying to figure out why he was MIA. He only had 2 catches for 10 yards. I'm like, what the hell? No, I wouldn't go that far. No. I wouldn't go that far. Al Harris has the DBs looking for interceptions. Rashad wasn't. Yeah, and there was rumor about should the Cowboys bring Rashad back. Rashad was a different style of defensive back coach. He was a fiery guy. He would, if something would happen, you could see him on the sideline. He was intense. He was getting in their shit. He was all in their faces. You know, he was the right guy for the job for the intensity level. He was aggressive too. But the only thing about Chris Rashad is, like he said, like my man Patrick said, is that he played the man, not the ball. And that's what was killing us last season. We've been doing better as far as looking back at the ball and playing on the ball. That's why you're seeing more interceptions this year than last year. But as far as the whole defense as a whole, this Mike Nolan defense, it's not working for the Cowboys. There's too many handicaps in it. There's too many holes in it. They're always on the chase. They're never, ever, ever in a good position to make a play. We can't even blitz correctly. Like even when we blitz, we still can't get back there. Jordan Lewis blitzed, I think that was first quarter, and it worked because he kind of disguised himself as if he was dropping like a fake blitz, but going back in coverage. But nobody saw him, nobody read him, so he was clear shot at the quarterback, legal hit and everything. So that was a good play by him. And you can tell that Jordan Lewis did that on his own. He kind of went off script a little bit. He did. You can tell that he was going to go with that wide receiver because the wide receiver went in motion. And he was going to go with him. He kind of changed his mind right at the last minute. And he said, you know what? This is a clear shot at the quarterback. I can get back there and get that sack. And he did. So, do I think the Eagles will lose today? I think so. Cardinals are a good team. I mean, they're a good team. It's 16-7 right now in the second quarter. They got a pretty good chance. They got a pretty good chance of losing. Pretty good chance of losing. Okay, if you're meaning that question towards me, just ask me. You don't have to ask somebody else in the comment section. Jerry Jones. Dak is our guy. He's a good quarterback. You know, Dalton has done some good things as well. And you know, but he's not Dak Prescott. You know, so let's not get it twisted just because somebody else came in here and done some good things, some okay things. He's a starting quarterback now. Nah, man, that's not the case. That's not going to be the case. Never going to be the case. It depends on the scheme, the game plan, everything. You know, all that you have to factor all that in. You have to factor all that in when you're talking about you know, somebody's spot being taken. Was Pollard TD luck? No, I don't think so. I think that was all skill. Exactly. 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 And everybody has a right to their own opinion. That's what this channel is all about. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. If you have an opinion, we can agree to disagree all day long. But realistically, Dak is the more athletic, tougher quarterback, and we were a lot better with Dak Prescott. We were scoring 30, 40 points. We just didn't have a defense. If we would have had a good defense with Dak Prescott, we'd be, we'd have a winning record right now. But injuries to the offensive line, key injuries to the offensive line kind of transformed this team and forced Dak out of the pocket. And that's why he got hurt, because he had to force things to happen. Andy Dalton is more of a pocket quarterback who will take the sack and risk getting hurt, who will hold on to the ball too long as well and take the sack, while Dak will try to scramble and make something happen. Dez Bryant's got his first touchdown today. Yeah, I'm glad for him. I'm glad for Dez. Yeah, I see you. I see your point. You got to remember what Dak has done up until now, up until he got hurt, what he was doing. Dak had his moments where we were cursing him out and then cheering for him at the same time. Right after that, Dak will turn around and throw an interception. Then next drive, throw a touchdown pass. That's just the type of quarterback he was. He was a Steve McNair type quarterback. Dak was just starting to get into a good rhythm and get better. But he got hurt, so we weren't able to see, the remainder of the 2020 going into 2021 season with Dak Prescott. I think we would have had a better team, a better record, But like I say, without a defense, it don't matter who you got up there. I take that back. Shit, we don't have a defense. So, Robbie, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I just going over the game, dog. We won, but it feels like a loss. But I'm not gonna say Dalton hasn't got in here and done some good things. He has. He really has. He doesn't have that many interceptions. He's let's see, what was the stats today? He was 19 for 33, 209, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Did good. He's doing what a quarterback is supposed to do, and he's doing a good job, a pretty good job. But he's not Dak Prescott. I'm not going to go that far. I think he will help that. Plus, he's like Chief. Will we be a good question? Will we be over 500 right now? Not without a defense. I don't care if you got Joe Montana back there. You got to have a defense to win games, and we haven't had that. So that's why we're a 5-9 under 500 team. We're 5-9 team. Did the play calling give me a headache? Oh, of course. The play calling gave me a headache, and the defense gave me a headache. Looking at this defense, I'm just like, oh, it's cringy to watch. Just like Darren Woodson said the other day, and I made a video a couple of days ago about what Darren Woodson has said. Watching this defense is like watching flag football. They can't tackle. They don't have fundamentals. They can't wrap up. They have guys in the backfield, they're alligator arms. They can't get to them. It's just same song every week. It's hard to talk about an offense right now when you have a defense this bad. It's hard to talk about quarterbacks. Dak's done great things for this team. Dak rookie year that's why he got rookie of the year. I mean, it was damn near excellent, with the exception of losing to Green Bay at the last minute in the playoffs that rookie year. Getting him and Zeke was a blessing because we lost our quarterback. We lost Romo, who built this team. Romo built this team. He built that 2016 team. That was Romo's team. So it was a just add water team for Dak. Dak and Zeke were able to step up and just pick up the pieces and go. And Dak had the ability to do that. A lot of first-year quarterbacks can't do what Dak did that season. And, Dak actually had the best stats this year before he got hurt, with the most passing yards and touchdowns, I believe. He was, I think, number one. Obviously, it went down because he's hurt. He's not playing, realistically speaking. But there's a different charisma about Dak. He's just, he's our guy, Offense can't make a defense look bad. They can't make a defense look bad. Defense look bad on their own. The defense job is to get out there and stop somebody. That's their job. And we haven't done that all season. So that's why we're 5-9. We've allowed teams to beat us, score points on us. While the defense is on, believe it or not, you might not believe this, but while the defense is on the field, guess where the offense is? They're watching from the sideline, hoping and wishing and praying that they stop them 3 and out so they can get back on the field and get a second chance. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say defense really has a lot of control. Having a lot of injuries also has hurt this team this season. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I know those are your boys, but keep them your boys, and that's it. Don't give them a job. Yeah, man, you can come on over and work with me. Your boys will get you fired. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago. I had my homeboy come work with me one time, man, the job I used to have back in the day, and he came and he fucked everything up. And they looked at me like I was the bad guy. And they were like, well, this is your guy. You brought him, so, So never hire your homeboys, man. Just leave them where they at. Let them figure out life on their own. Offense done some dumb things. I'm not saying that they haven't. I'm not saying the offense has got out here and been perfect. They've done dumb things too. But it's the defense's job to stop people. Defense are not out there for decoration. They got to stop somebody. Look at the point ratio. Look at this. Let me pull it up once again. Look at this. We lost to the Rams week 1, 20-17. We barely beat the Falcons 40-39 at the last minute, that onside kick. The Seahawks 38 points, Cowboys 31. Browns 40, almost 50 points. He rounded to the nearest. That's 50 points. Cowboys 38. Giants 37. Cowboys 37. Giants 34. Look at the points that are being scored against us. Cowboys 10, Cardinals 38, almost 40 points. Washington 20. Our first meeting against Washington 25-3. Eagles 23-9. All these are double digits in the 20s and 30s and up. Steelers 24-19. Vikings 31. We won that game, but they scored 28 points. We could have lost that game too. Second meeting against Washington, 41-16, 41 points. That's gut-wrenching. 34 points with the Ravens, 17 Cowboys. Bengals, we shut them 30-7. Today, 41-33. Wow. Why couldn't that be like 41-7 or 41-10 or something like that? Sean Lee needs to retire. He just needs to retire, man. Sean Lee should have retired before this season even started. Sean Lee done fell right. Damn. Well, you got to factor in the games. You got to factor the games that doing better to me is winning games. Stats can only get you so far. You see what I'm saying? You don't win Super Bowls by just making it to the playoffs. Oh, we did good, man. We made it to the playoffs. Like this shirt I got on. It says 2016 Division Championships. Division champions. We didn't win a Super Bowl that year. So this shirt don't even matter. You know, don't let stats pump your head up. Stats can only get you so far. Doing better is winning games, playing defense, stopping somebody, winning a game 35-0, winning a game 40-7. You know, like the Redskins did on us a couple of weeks ago. That's doing better. The games that don't just count the games that we won and say, oh, Dalton's doing better than Dak. It may look like it because we won the games against sorry opponents. We were supposed to win this game today. We were supposed to win the game last week against Cincinnati. That's why it looked like Dalton's doing better. Oh, look at the stats. I don't give a damn about stats. I don't care. I don't even like going over stats. We are not going to the playoffs. Stats are not getting us in. You can miss me with the analytics because it's not working for the Cowboys. It just, people blow my mind with, oh man, look at the stats, man. You see, Dalton did this and then this game and then Dak, good. But look, we're 5-9. So what does it matter? What does it matter? Somebody please tell me what it matters. Somebody go back and look at every stat Dalton done had, compare them to Dak's stats, and ask yourself, what does that matter right now? We sitting here 5-9. We don't have a defense. We barely got an offensive line. And somebody's in the comment section talking about Dalton's a better quarterback than Dak. Blows my mind. Really? Blows my mind. Somebody's in the comment section talking about Dalton's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. And Dak said and put his life on the line for this damn sorry-ass team, organization. The organization failed him. So if you really want to go back and be technical, let's go back to the front office real quick and go knock on their door. Don't come on my live stream talking about, oh, well, this guy's a better quarterback than this guy. No, man, this whole goddamn front office need to be exchanged. How about that? Because we wouldn't be in the state. I saw him put the camera when we scored a touchdown. They put the camera on Jerry Jones. He up there clapping. Say, man, you the reason why we in this predicament. What you clapping for, man? So go knock on their door and talk to them about stats. Please don't come on here talking about stats, man. Because Dak is a better quarterback than Dalton. And enough of that. We 5-9, we suck, we won, but we lost at the same time. And I don't want to hear nothing about no draft and all that shit. Y'all know how I feel about the draft. I don't give a damn about the draft with the Cowboys until further notice, until they prove me wrong. because for 25 years, we've had good players from the draft. We've had first-round draft picks. We've had Dez. We've had Witten. We've had, all these Romo. We've had D. Ware. We've had DeMarco Murray. We've had all these good guys coming here. Cole Beasley, who's shining with the Buffalo Bills. They got a smile on his face now. Hitchens, linebacker for Kansas City Chiefs, got him a Super Bowl ring now. D. Ware went to Broncos, got him Why is everybody going to other places and winning championships and not here? Where are those? What have those picks done for us? To me, oh man, all we gotta do is tank. We need to just lose. Is that gonna help us? Has that helped the Cowboys in 25 years? So you can miss me with the draft talk. I'm done with the draft talk. Because we haven't been able to take advantage of a good draft pick in 25 years. That's longer than a lot of y'all probably been alive. So you can miss me with that. Until they prove me wrong. Until they draft a good, gutsy dog defensive tackle in the inside that can't be stopped. And they can actually get in there and make something happen in the trenches. Finish the job. No arm missed tackles. Until they get a linebacker like a Ray Lewis type linebacker. But that takes years to develop. That's not going to happen. We get a good draft pick this year. This offseason. That takes years. We're back to the drawing board, man. This team is back to the drawing board. So stats don't help us right now. I've been watching this game for 40 years, man. Stats do not help us. Wins do. Defense does. I tell you what, I got something better than that. I got something better than Dak Prescott and the Dalton argument. Best man for the job. How about that? Everybody know all the answers and got all it figured out, but we 5-9. But everybody know everything. Blows my mind. So that's why I don't even like going over stats, really. For what? We barely won this game today. We racked up stats against teams this year. What with the Browns game? We scored 38 points. Stats Central. We lost that game. Yeah. We scored 31 against Seattle. We lost that game. Scored 40 against Atlanta. We almost lost that game. Stats don't matter. He said, "You're a fool, man." But we've won against sorry teams. Our 5 wins have been against teams under 500. Yeah. We won against the 49ers, the Bengals, the Vikings. That's 3. Who else did we win against? The Giants. That's 4. And the Falcons. All of those teams are under 500, and you sitting here talking to me about a quarterback controversy. Yeah, well, Dalton's got the same or better. Look who we won against. Blows my mind. Oh. No, we won't enter NFC East. They need to put us out of our misery. We suck. Dalton's better when we're playing against teams under 500. I got a cat in here arguing with me about Dak and Dalton. And he thinks Dalton's better because we won against teams under 500. I bet he didn't bring that stat up. No, all the stats. He didn't bring that one up. Just to make his point right. I don't care about a point, man. You on the wrong channel, dog, if you think that I give a damn about a point. I don't mind your opinion, but you're not going to try to get on my channel and make me look bad about a point that you're trying to so faithfully to be right. You're wrong, man. We've all been wrong about this damn team, even myself. The Dallas Cowboys suck this year. We barely beat 49, the most injured team in the NFL right now. Barely. And you on this channel talking about, you better go to somebody else's channel with that. Because it ain't going to fly over here, man. Trust me. You might want to go on this channel, or you might want to start your own channel, because it ain't going to fly. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. I'm not going to even entertain this fool no more, because he ain't got nothing else to do. Just small-minded individual. And I don't have time for that. It's been a long season. We've dealt with COVID-19. We've dealt with families losing people left and right, overseas and here in America. We've dealt with rules being changed because of this damn pandemic. We've dealt with injuries all across the NFL. We've dealt with so much, coaching changes, going back to the drawing board, losing Dak Prescott, who put his life on the line for this damn sorry-ass, no-good organization. And you on my channel talking about some damn stats, talking about Dalton looks better than Dak Prescott. Blows my mind on so many levels. How do you fix the Cowboys? Jerry Jones, start from the top, because action reflect on leadership. My only opinion with Dak Prescott, you see what happened when he tried to use his feet, right? Somebody tell me what happened with Dak when he tried to use his feet and he got hurt. Yeah. Said fish rots from the head down. Exactly. Exactly my point. We 5-9. We don't have a defense. We got injuries all over the place. We don't have a really consistent coaching staff. Kellen Moore is all over the place with the play calling. Mike Nolan defense is not working. Our players are still having problems with fundamentals of the game that you learn in elementary school. We're 5-9. We're probably not going to the playoffs. We suck as an organization, not just as a team, not just as players, not just as coaches, but an organization right now. And somebody's getting mad at me and coming on my channel and trying to debate with me about a quarterback situation. We got so many problems with this team. We got so many problems with this organization. And somebody's coming on my channel and talking about Dalton's better than Dak, when every team we've beaten this season is under 500. Oh my God. We have all this going on with this team, with this organization. Yeah, that's what they're doing. I agree. Mac, you're right. But anyway, there's always bad apples. There's always a couple of bad apples in that tree. Oh, I ain't, man. I'm great. I'm not. Trust me, I ain't, man. I get that all the time, man. You'd be surprised, man. Oh my God. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. But get yourself a damn GM, Jerry, right? Crazy, man. Crazy. I'm gonna let y'all handle them. I ain't even entertaining that negativity no more. Dak's career with the Cowboys has been exceptional. Since his rookie year, he's paid his dues with this team. He has nothing to prove. That injury was one of the worst things that happened to his career, and he'll be back strong. I'm not worried about Dak. I'm not debating about Dak anymore. It's not worth it. Chris Wright, what's up, dog? Good game. Oh man, yeah. Well, it don't even feel like a win, man. It's we beat an injured, y'all the most injured team in the NFL. So it it is what it is. We played pretty good today. There's still a lot of things wrong. Still a lot of things to clean up. Yeah, at the end of the season. So yeah, man, just it is what it is. We ain't going to the playoffs, so it don't matter. TK. No, man. Don't put that responsibility on me, dog. No. I don't want it. I see what you're saying, Aaron. You have a right to feel that way. Me personally, the Dallas Cowboys haven't proven to me that they can do something with a good draft pick in 25 years. So it's hard for me to I agree with you. I agree with you. And what you're saying is okay to say, but I just can't do it. Yeah, man. Chris, you're right, man. I remember them. We used to have a rivalry, bro. The 49ers and the Cowboys. Boom. It was in the early 90s, mid 90s, hell, even all the way into the late night with T.O. and shit like that. That was a big time rivalry. 80s, 90s, almost 20 years. Almost about a well, no, I can go back further than that. Shit. Roger Staubach days. You know, that was a big, pretty much that's when the rivalry started. And you know, y'all ran the 80s. Y'all were damn good in the 80s, and then we took over the 90s. So yeah, that was a big time rivalry. That's when men were men, teams were teams. The rules were tough, right down the middle. You could actually hit somebody and enjoy it. That was football. I miss that football. It's hard to play football now because of the rules, and you know, COVID-19 has really stepped in, been a big factor now, a negative factor, and you know, you can't tackle anybody anymore. You know, that bullshit pass interference call on D-Law, he just touched his helmet. I mean, not pass interference, but roughing the passer. He just touched his helmet. I'm like, how was that pass? You know, just shit like that. You know, so it's just, I don't know, man. It's tough to. Retro Scotty, what's up, man? If 1980 is a GM, sign me up as a head coach. No, man. Y'all, you can have it. That's too much to clean up. I don't know. I probably would like that though. It'd be a lot of fundamentals cleaned up. If I was the GM or the coach or somebody, y'all would see my school buses parked in the front with the missing seats and the windows that you got to let down like that. And the players have to earn their keep. They would have to start from scratch. I would make them hate me because I'm not here to like you. Oh, Coach Jackson, man, he cool, man. He cool. No. I ain't cool, man. You would hate me. I would try to force you to win my love for you in the game. They would have to do so much, man. I'm telling you. Fundamentals would really be a big factor in my coaching scheme. That would be the first thing I would work on during the offseason is the fundamentals. We would be doing things off the scene. There probably wouldn't even be an offseason. They probably wouldn't even get a break because we would clean up so much. The guys that's going to be able to remain on this roster, try to make this roster. I don't give a damn if you're a veteran or not. I'll treat you like a one-year guy. I mean, a rookie, you know. So I wouldn't treat you like you're a star. I don't care if you got a big-time contract or whatever. You're going to be in full pads all the time. These guys got to get their bodies used to being hit. That's why you're seeing so many injuries and stuff like that because you got too many prima donnas. You got guys not practicing and they're practicing in air conditioning and all that stuff. And, you know, I would take things back to the drawing board for real. That's what I would do. I would implement all that old school stuff. That's what I would do. The press conference. Oh, yeah. See, Jerry, I wouldn't – they would fire me. I would probably last maybe 5 weeks, if that, because I would speak my mind. I would say what exactly is wrong with this team, and that's just what I would do. Ooh, running lot. Say, man, him and Steve Atwater back in the day. Dog. Man, them were the days, man. Ooh, you brought up some good memories. Damn. Yeah, man. Lawrence Taylor. Ooh, those were some hard hitters, man. I remember when Steve Atwater knocked out his own guy. Remember that when they played with the Broncos in the Super Bowl? I think it was John Elway's last Super Bowl. And Steve Atwater knocked out his own guy. No flag nowhere. Who remember 2004? Yeah, there was some good times, man. That 2014 season, man, that was the Dez Catch year. That was our year. That was the year we were supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. It was supposed to be 2014 Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl champions that year. If we were to beat Green Bay, there was nobody that could stop us. We were supposed to win that game. They classified 4 years later that it was a catch. Yeah, I think this whole draft should be just defense. Offensive line and defense. It should be front four. It should be defensive line and offensive line. That's it. And oh, linebacker. Yeah, linebacker. Yep. Man, this guy here, man. He's out. Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about him no more. No negative, no racial negative stuff, guys. Come on, man. Cut that stuff out. I had to get him out of here. Yeah, I know, man. I usually don't block people, but you know, when you get like that, it's time to go. A draft all defense. Yeah, all defense, offensive line too, because you got too many guys hurt. Offensive line. You never can go wrong. You can always draft offensive linemen. Keep them in rotation, you know. Merton Hanks, with the neck. Not the 94 49ers. Man, they were, they had Dion. That year they had Dion. They bought that Super Bowl that year, but hell, they earned it. They did it. They had Ken Norton, because we got Charles Haley, so they went and got Ken Norton. They had a good defense that year, man. It was awesome. They kicked our asses in the NFC Championship. It was us again, neck and neck. We went there. We were coming back. But it was a little too late. Yankees fan, appreciate the super chat, man. I don't know, man. What's the score on Eagles game? Anybody? Let's see. Oh, Darren Woodson. See, Eagles is 20-26. Eagles will fuck around and win this game, guys. I'm telling you. Be careful. Troy Aikman messed that game from us from the start. He threw that interception to Davis, I think. Yeah, that was a tough game for us. A lot of turnovers. Man, that was a tough game. And that field, I hate to blame the field, but that field at Candlestick Park, man, it was soggy. It was right there by the damn ocean. It was soggy. It was tough to play there, man. That was a tough place to play. And, yeah, they kicked our asses that year. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what, dog? I ain't even lie, Aaron. I don't even know who that is. Washington lost today? Who they lose against? Oh, shit, they lost against Seattle. Oh, okay. Wow. The Giants play tomorrow. Eagles playing right now. Okay. Below sea level. Yeah, they look better with Jalen Hurts, man. They should have made that transition long time ago. Ravens blowing out Jags. Yeah, I see that. The Jets are beating the Rams? The fuck? They must be having a bad game. Oh, Giants play tonight. Go check my. Okay, I'm gonna do that, Doc. I'm gonna do that. Michael Parsons. I'm gonna do that. There's a wide receiver. I saw his highlights. He's for the Florida Gators. He's a big guy too. He looks like a tight end playing wide receiver, but he's fast though. He's kind of fast. I think he's number 11. Man, I saw his highlights the other day. I was like, man, he was catching balls, just standing there catching the balls over people. Yeah, I can't stand the Packers either, dog. They fucked us. He plays tight end. Oh, okay. Yeah, that dude there, man. Say, I was like, but he's fast though. He look like he's a hybrid tight end. Man, he gonna be a beast in the NFL. Yeah, we need we need a ball. Yeah, we need a ball hawk. Yeah, man. Of course. Yeah, we sure do. I can see our safety being the guy that got the interception. Donovan Wilson. I can see him being that type of guy, but we got to have the right defense implemented though. If we had a better defense, man, I think he could make more plays than he's been making. You think we need to draft O-line? Oh, of course. You never can go wrong drafting the O-lineman. You always got to keep them in transition. You know, you draft the O-lineman every year. Even when you don't need one, you draft the O-lineman. Mike Nolan, now I don't want him to come back. Corner out of Alabama. Yeah, what's his name? He's pretty good. Yeah. Kyle Pitts, Florida wide receiver / tight end. Yeah, man. I was like, woo, that dude. I think he like 6'5", 6'4", something like that. Oh, man, I've been on here for an hour and 22 minutes, guys. Let me get out of here, man. Patrick Surtain. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's his name. I would keep Mike Nolan as a linebacker coach. Maybe an assistant, but not a coach. Not guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I've been on here way too long. Yeah, Cowboys are 5-9 now. I hate to say this, but they're still in the discussion of playoff this year. Do we deserve it? I don't think so. But if we happen to do it, oh well, it is what it is. Once again, we got to wait on other teams to lose games in order to get in there, and we have to keep winning though. We got the Eagles next and then the Giants. Those are 2 winnable games, guys. Eagles at home, Giants on the road. The Eagles are a totally different team now that they got Hurts back there instead of Carson Wentz. Hurts is the quarterback that are the Dallas Cowboys' nightmare. He can run the ball. He has pretty good vision too. So that's a different problem for us now. I would not like to get swept by the Eagles. They beat us last time we played them. They beat us 23-9. I would like to win this game against the Eagles at home. I think we can. We just got to contain Hurts. We did a pretty good job. Well, no, we didn't. I'll take that back. The Ravens, Jackson, he killed us. So we don't have good. And also another mobile quarterback, the Cardinals, Kyler Murray. We don't do good against mobile quarterbacks. So that's going to be a negative for us big time. But I still, if our defense can step up, our front four can step up and, contain them, we'll be fine. Then we got the Giants. Those are 2 winnable games, but I'm not going to even go there. I'll just enjoy this win today, I guess. not happening hurts is good, right? Hey, appreciate y'all joining me, man. Let me get out of here, guys. I'll probably make a video or two during the week. It'll be a short week. It's the week of Christmas, guys. So y'all, it's winding down to the nitty gritty. So y'all be safe out there. People are getting crazy now, trying to get gifts at the last minute and stuff like that. I still got a couple of things to get, but you know, it is what it is. I watched the Eagles game right now, and then we got the Giants to play later on. So I haven't been too into it these last couple of weeks because the way we've been playing, it's hard to be excited. You go in the stores now, you go in Walmart or wherever they sell Dallas Cowboy things, and you still see the racks full of stuff. So nobody's really excited about this team no more this year. So it's just kind of hard to be motivated, or even when we win games, it's still kind of hard to be excited or happy about it. But guys, that's all I got, man. Make sure y'all stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is going to bring you.